All right. So guys, it's 2018. Weed is legal in California, which means I can finally stop pretending to give a shit about Denver. Which makes me very excited. All I've been hearing for the last couple years is like, Denver's so great. There's all this great nature, and there's all these breweries. I'm like, yeah, I've got a 6-pack of beer at home, and Planet Earth Season 2 just dropped on Netflix. I can check off all those boxes from my living room. I don't like extracurricular activities when I smoke weed. When I get high, my favorite thing to do is to watch anime with no subtitles and just smoke until I feel bilingual. I call it getting Rosetta Stoned. I'm level 4 conversational Japanese, so life's working out pretty well. I saw a guy the other day who turned a beer can into a pipe and he smoked out of it, and he called it a life hack. I was like, I feel like we're using that term a little too loosely now. Like, we need to start calling life hacks by their true name, which is just low-income solutions. That's all that shit is. Like, if you put your phone inside of a cup and call it a speaker, you didn't hack life. You're just too poor for Bluetooth. That's all that means. I don't know. I got married recently, which is pretty cool. Thank you. Also quit my job. Thank you. So I joined a new family just in time to start disappointing them. It's been great. My wife's family's from Vietnam originally. They're very serious people. The whole time we were together, I don't think I saw her dad so much as smile, which makes it really hard to explain this. When we did decide to tell them I was going to do more comedy, my wife thought it'd be a good idea to tell them in Vietnamese. So I was like, you should probably take a lead on that. Afterwards said, hey, how'd the conversation go? She's like, went really well. They were really supportive. I was like, that's great. Only problem, I couldn't remember the Vietnamese word for comedian. Closest word I could think of was the word for clown. Yeah, that conversation did not go as well as you think it did. Probably should have brushed up on some vocabulary there. Now I know why your mom got so excited when I pulled a handkerchief out of my pocket. She was like, ooh, I've seen this one. There's more where that came from. My wife told me, maybe you should learn Vietnamese so you can tell them yourself. And I was like, honey, I'm really focused on my Japanese right now. Let's take it one step at a time. I saw my grandma recently. My grandma is a Holocaust survivor, which is cool. She's also a terrible human being, which you don't hear about very often, but it happens. So in school, I'd hear Holocaust survivors, these amazing, resilient people that deserve all this respect. And I'd be in the back of the class like, in my experience, they've also got really strong opinions on the blacks. And those opinions are not amazing or resilient. They're just kind of racist. Like, you can survive a Holocaust and still vote for Donald Trump. It's weird. It's my grandma. Don't worry, guys. She's not here tonight. She might be watching this. I don't know. I've had this really unique problem lately where everywhere I go, I'm getting confused for entry-level retail employees. It's a weirdly specific problem. Happens a lot at clothing stores. I'll be shopping and someone will come up to me and be like, hey, do you have this in my size? Messed up thing is I'm pretty nice. It's like 90% of the time I will try to help. I'll be like, I might have to check in the back for this one. Come back out like, here you go, sir. When you get to the register, be sure to tell them Steve helped you out today. They get up there and the guy's like, who the hell's Steve? Now I'm just in the back of the store like, employee of the month. I'm a weirdly aggressive employee of the month, but I have great sales to let me get away with it. It happened at a Target. That one really hurt my feelings because I wasn't wearing red. So that just means someone looked at me and said, you've got the face of a Target cashier. You can probably help me. And not just any Target cashier, an off-duty Target cashier. Like an off-duty Target cashier who still spends his free time just hanging out in Target. Like it's the only world I know or understand. The weirdest one, though, was it happened to me when I was walking down the street and a woman asked me if I was her Uber driver. I'm going to run that back for some of you. I was walking down the street, and a woman stopped me and said, hey, are you my Uber driver? I was like, ma'am, I'm definitely not your Uber driver. That would make me the world's worst Uber driver. The only thing you need to drive for Uber is a car. If you didn't bring your car, you fucked up somewhere along the way. The options for Uber are not Uber, Uber XL, and Piggyback. That's not how it works. I did give her a ride, though. I got a 5-star rating. So, if this doesn't work out, I got a backup career in place. Thank you, guys. My name is Steve Eulenberg. You all have been amazing.